thought-provoking discussions. We are your number one online radio station in Southwest Nigeria. We are dedicated to delivering top-notch content that keeps you informed, entertained, and engaged. Stay connected on Power 365 Radio by following us on all our social media platforms, on Facebook at Power 365 FM, Instagram at Power 365_FM. Power 365 Radio, your source for news and insight. This is Power 365 Radio. Get
Good afternoon. This is local news from Power 365 FM. I'm Akikum Adebayo. Firstly, the headlines. 750 million naira donated as Tinubu order unveil Armed Forces Remembrance Day emblem. Strike. Pay with huge salary. Sanu Nasu tells Wale Edun. Assault. Rep refer Ekuechi to ethics city. Say Remos. Not enough. African bleeding to terrorism. Defense Minister. Sanwo-Olu facilitates ex-Minister of Industry. Now the news in details. 750 million donated as Tinubu order unveil Armed Forces Remembrance Day emblem. President Bola Tinubu launched Nigeria's 2025 Armed Forces Remembrance emblem as the council chamber of the Aso Rock Villa, Abuja. A pledge to prioritize the welfare of servicemen and women as they secure the country's territorial integrity and as citizens. Speaking at the brief ceremony on Tuesday, Tinubu acknowledged the role of Nigeria Armed Forces as the federal government's first line of defense. He highlighted his administration's commitment to supporting military personnel and honoring those who lost their life in the line of duty. Tinubu also noted the pivotal role of security in Nigeria's economic future, pledging continued allocation of resources to address security challenges across the country. Tuesday ceremony also featured several significant donations as a gesture of support for the armed forces on behalf of federal government. The Secretary of the Government of the Federation pledged 500 million naira. The National Assembly, represented by the President of the Senate, Godswill Akpabio, contributed 200 million naira, and the National Top Security Hill, including the Chief of Defense Staff and the Inspector General of Police, collectively committed 50 million naira on behalf of the military and police. Details shortly. Strike. Pay will yield salaries. Sanu Nasu tell Wale Edun. The Non-Academic Staff Union of Education and Associated Institutions and the Senior Staff Association of Nigerian Universities has urged the Minister of Finance and Coordinating Minister of the Economy, Wale Edun, to release their 4-month wage salary. This call followed President Bola Tinubu approve of the payment. The union firmly dismissed any prospect or further meeting or negotiation with the federal government, emphasizing the Ministry of Finance should do the needful by disbursing the salary directly to their members. The SANU President Mohammed Ibrahim made this statement on Tuesday during the appearance of Channel Television, the morning show program. Ibrahim said the President has given the approval and the Ministry of Education has conveyed the approval. It is within the precincts of Ministry of Finance, so the Minister of Finance should just do the needful. That is all. Ibrahim revealed that while the government reached out to the striking union on Monday, the union were skeptical about the meaningful outcome due to history of failed negotiation. Well, in terms of reaching out, yes, informally, we have been reached out to, but we are not too excited about it because we have had it severally, but we hope that this time it will be different. There is a very short and fast way to solve this problem. Every process and procedure has followed. What is remaining is for the payment to be made. The government should just direct that this payment should be released with the touch of button between everything is electronic. Assault Rep referred Ekwechi to ethics. City says removes not enough. The House of Representatives has referred the member representing Aba South, Aba North Federal Constituency, Aba State, Alex Ekwechi, to its Ethics and Privilege Committee for further legislative action. The resolution of the House followed the adoption of a motion of privilege moved by the House Leader, Professor Julius Nhobere, during Tuesday plenary session. Nhobere notified the House that Ekwechi caught on a video on Sunday assaulting an Uber driver and threatening to make him disappear within consequence brought the Green Chamber into ridicule by his conduct. Although the remote Ekwechi apologized to the colleagues on the floor, saying, "I am sorry." He was referred to the Committee of Ethics and Privilege by the Deputy Speaker Benjamin Kalu, who presided over the plenary section in the absence of Speaker Tajuddin Abbas. We are guided by our rules. Our rule is that if the dignity of the parliament is ridiculed, we investigate through the eyes of justice. It is not good for us to judge. Ekwechi's appeal was very emotional, touching, remorseful, but this is not enough. Our rules must be complied with. He must go and sit with the Ethics and Privileges Committee for him to be held. Kalu ruled. African bleeding to tourism. Defense Minister. The Minister of Defense, Alhaji Mohammed Badaru, has reiterated the federal government's commitment to combating terrorism on West Africa and the continent in general. He said this in Abuja on Tuesday when he received a delegation from the Islamic Military Counter-Terrorism Coalition from the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, led by General Mohammed Al-Majid. In his office, Badaru said the federal government hoped to achieve this by supporting the coalition, lamenting and continent is bleeding to terrorism. He explained that by supporting the IMCTC, Nigeria reaffirmed the dedication to regional and global security, underscoring the importance of collective action in combating terrorism. When we are talking about counter-terrorism today, we have to critically look at West Africa and Africa in general. It is bleeding. This will be the end of the news for this afternoon. The airline that has been read, 750 million donated as Tinubu order unveil Armed Forces Remembrance Day emblem. Strike pay with salaries, Sano and Nasu tells Wale Edun. Rep refer equate on ethics safety, says remorse not enough. African bleeding, the terrorism defense minister. This is the end of the local news for this afternoon. Thanks for listening. I'm Akekomi Adebayo.
Tune in for the rhythms that make you feel alive. And get ready to power up your day every day on Power 365 Radio, broadcasting from the city of Ibadan. Follow us for top-notch news and entertainment updates. Don't miss a thing. So, pick up your phone and follow us on Facebook at Power 365 FM, Instagram at Power365_FM.